I am not. What I do?
Hey, the CEO's been very satisfied with your flying, so we're gonna make you an aircraft commander. This is gonna be your check ride, so hop on over to the left seat. That's right, now start her up. We're flying a sniffer today.
What?
Sniffer. I'll explain later.
Oh, god damn it. Just give me a minute, Alright. I think we're good enough. Infinity, all that shit's good. Virtual kneeboard is not up. Virtual. I don't think I've actually flown this mission. Virtual kneeboard, where the fuck is it? There it is. Open kneeboard. Why do I keep saying virtual kneeboard? Open kneeboard. We're good, baby. Enable, 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 enable. Golly. Set up a stream? Hell yeah. For sure. Open kneeboard. I don't need any of these ones right now. TikTok notifications. Independent, automatic. Standings, I don't need that. That's all. iRacing shit. Relative, don't need that. Don't need a delta bar. Don't need a track map. Don't need that. Oh yeah, T. Alright, we are going to... I can't remember... Shit. Oh, there it is. Alright, perfect. I hate flying in the co-pilot seat. We'll go ahead and close these guys' doors. A little bit quieter. Okay. Alright, fuel's on, force tram, boom. IFFF, test, boom. Battery. Normal starter generator. Boom, 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 boom.
Clear.
Keeps opening his damn door. Alright, Chalk 1 east of the reservoir, Chalk 2 to the west, below 150 HEL 40 knots. Escort 2 gunships from B Company. So are we picking them up from somewhere? No. I need to start flying the Apache again, though. But I've spent very little time in the Apache. Pretty comfortable in the Huey, and I enjoy the Huey. Alright, throttle's coming up. Hopefully he'll give me a little brief of where we're supposed to go, because I didn't read the mission brief at all. It's just showing that Chalk 1 east of the reservoir, Chalk 2 to the west.
We'll be escorted by a fire team from the Gamblers, so set the UHF and VHF accordingly.
Alright, so the Gamblers are the gunships, so they're 124.5. Wrong way. 124.5.
This is Chalk 1, who's up?
VHF FM is 1.
2's up.
Go ahead and go steady and
Run that, lifting in 5 seconds.
Alright. My power's coming in. We're not going to do a straight max power takeoff like that, because that's very unrealistic. Especially coming from the flight line. So we're going to go out here to the taxi lines. Just going to take off from this taxiway. Alright, I guess we're just following this guy. So we'll join on him low to high. Closure rate's pretty high, so we're going to start slowing down just a little bit. Looks like he's probably doing 80 knots. Maybe 75. I'll climb up, join on him. Got a C-130 on final. Down there. Alright. Hell yeah, glad you're here. Looking at chat gets me in trouble, whether I'm racing or I'm flying. Trying to fly formation on this guy.
There's a Chinook at 11 o'clock, slightly below.
Alright, visual. I have no idea where we're going or what we're doing. I live in your state. I'm not going to venture to try to figure out how you figured that out. This is DCS World. Nah, I don't live in Colorado anymore. I used to we lived in Denver for a couple of years, but no, I live in the southeast now.
Blackjack, this is Gambler 1-5. We're joining up on your right flank. Over.
Roger. Another beautiful day in paradise.
Right.
You bet your ass it is. Hope you can find some juicy targets for us today.
Ain't nothing better than risking our lives so that you hot shots can pulverize some goddamn monkeys.
I miss living in Colorado, to be honest. We had such a good time there, but unfortunately we don't live there now. I wouldn't want to be a cop in Colorado, though. Yeah, I did see that.
So tell me about this sniffer thing, will ya?
I haven't played Microsoft since like the first week it came out, and I was not impressed.
Swarming with Filipino communist troops. The jungle's pretty thick, and it's next to impossible to find them.
I stuck to DCS.
So what good are two Hueys gonna do?
You see that machine in the cargo bay? That's an XM3 airborne personnel detector
And Colton,
device,
where's Colton?
aka a sniffer. You know, large groups of people excrete a lot of ammonia, and the sensors will indicate a raise in ammonia levels. The gunners mark the location with smoke, and the gamblers send a pair of rockets up their asses.
Wow, that's pretty cool. Downright ingenious, if I say so myself.
Yeah? Well, I didn't tell you the best part. We got to fly at 150 feet and under 40 knots for it to work.
Fuck, it's basically target practice for Charlie.
That's right. You know what else excretes lots of ammonia?
No.
I might have to try it out again.
Oh, great.
Oh, it's they're pretty well. Cops in Colorado are pretty well chained from doing their job. There's a lot of stuff that they're restricted from, or you know, based on politics.
Shit up here. Let's drop down to treetop level.
Which I hate getting into politics, but
Right behind you.
I'm in the southeast region of the United States. Alright, so we are starting our descent here. We'll swing right. Just for deconfliction. Can't see him, there he is. We're descending down to about 150 feet AGL, or above ground level. Alright, so we've got what's called a sniffer on board, so it detects ammonia levels in the air based on enemy troops' urine output. So we're trying to detect their these Vietnamese patrol locations based on their urine. I haven't played Microsoft Flight Sim, but the graphics in DCS are pretty fantastic. Based on what your settings are. Yeah, that was a techno. I don't know how accurate it was, but they used it, and they expended ordnance based on the detections that they got. So if they detected a high level of ammonia based on their scans, they would send other assets to drop ordnance on it. So much for positively IDing your target, but you know, oh my. You're in VR? Alright, so we got a section of gunships over there to our right. Making sure we don't, or if we do start taking fire, they'll respond accordingly. Yeah, somebody's made a modded helicopter, the AH-1, I believe it's a Golf, AH-1G Cobra. I have not flown it though. See, it keeps speeding way up and then slowing way the fuck down. Maybe this is our scan area. We're gonna get these doors open.
This is Blackjack 2602 from the target area. Let's strip. Good luck, boys. Roger, have fun out there.
Alright, let's fly over to our assigned area west of the reservoir. Descend below 150 AGL and slow down to 40 knots or less. Aim for the thickest parts of the jungle.
Roger that.
West of the reservoir. Okay. I'm not really sure where the reservoir is. Nah, dog, I'm trying to get maximum oxygen input. Helps me focus. Alright, reservoir. There it is. It's over to our left. Alright, so we're gonna slow down. Slower than 40 knots. Less than 150 feet AGL. Chrisman, thank you for the follow. Alright, we're a little fast now. Slowing it down. Thickest parts of the jungle, he said. I'd say this is probably this is probably pretty thick jungle. Again, we're doing 60 knots already. Pulling power out just a little bit, slowing down.
We're too high, go lower.
Alright, so those that just showed up to the stream, we are flying around the UH-1 Hotel Huey with a device called a sniffer. This is DCS World. And the device scans the forest floor below for levels of ammonia, which in theory, higher levels of ammonia indicates sweat and urine. Sweat and urine indicates bad guy territory. So if we get readings of high ammonia levels, then the powers that be will send fighter aircraft
We're too fast. Remember, 40 knots or less. Otherwise the damn thing won't work.
or bomber aircraft to handle business. So I'm hooked up wirelessly through virtual desktop. And this is DCS World, Brig. Alright, we've still got plenty of power. We're at about 40% torque. Uh-oh. We're scraping palm trees. This would be a sketch-ass job. So we're just flying around, scanning. No, I don't live in Colorado anymore. Dan, thank you for the follow. Well, we're west of the reservoir. I don't know what the fuck.
Mark!
Oh. I guess we found something.
Gambler 1-5, Gambler 1-5, this is Blackjack 2-1. We have a target for you, over. Roger, we are tallying on the smoke. We're running it now.
Oh shit. Shit. The Quest 3 is $500, $499. Took a drink for 2 seconds and almost crashed. Alright, so my crew chiefs threw a smoke grenade to mark where they detected some ammonia. And the gunships went in there and nailed it with some rockets and guns. What's your question? Could be a litany of things. And to be honest, I'm not super great at troubleshooting VR VR issues, I usually, if something happens, I immediately Google it. And I'll eventually find, whether it's Reddit or YouTube, I'll find a solution somewhere, somehow. Just been lucky, I guess. Man, this mission is boring as fuck. Alright. We're just gonna move on to the next mission. I'm not gonna fly around this forest. Oh. Kind of muddy in here. Catch the drift. Oh, we're missing a skid, aren't we? Yeah, we ripped one of our skids off on that tree. That was what that noise was. Oh well. We're gonna move on to the next mission anyway. And mission, what was that? Mission 3? No, that was mission 2, I think. Sniffer, oh, no. Yeah, we did that one already. The mud, they need tools to get the guns operational again. Okay, I think this is the one where we're sling loading something. I don't mind sling loading anything, it's what the keybind is to release the sling load. Whatever. We'll rock it.
Sir, you've got a mission. FSB London called that they are having...
Adjust controls. So I have to look around my chat in VR space to see what I'm looking for. Sling load. External load release. External cargo pilot unhook. Joystick.
Some water problems with all this rain, so you'll need to sling load some tools and supplies out there. The package is being prepared down there, at the depot area, in the northeastern corner of the base.
Roger that, Sergeant. Alright, let's rock and roll.
Close the cover, if it'll close. There it is. Let's see, phase. We'll shut our low rotor RPM warning off. We'll switch that to flashing. Alright, starter's engaged.
Clear.
Blades are turning. Chris Allen, this is DCS World. I'm sorry, I wasn't ignoring you. I just wasn't paying attention. Yo, thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Fart Slinger, they'll trick you into not voting. Thank you guys for the follows. Fart Slinger, that sounds like a name that's going to say something unsavory in here. Happens every time. Alright, throttle's coming up. Alright, we're no longer in startup, so we'll go ahead and steady on the nav lights. This is DCS World, my friend. DCS World. Doors are closed. It is not. DCS World itself is free. But you have to pay for maps and aircraft, I believe. I think DCS World is free. I could be wrong. Okie dokie. What am I missing here? Normal, standby generator on, essential bus, main, AC phase. We are good there, we are good there. Alright. We'll go ahead and set our bug to 50 feet. There you go. Alright, power's coming in. Alright, we're going to hover taxi out to the taxiway over here. Pedal turn to the right. Alright, we're just going to kind of transit over the runway. We're not going to ask for clearance. We do what we want. Nobody on final. We're clear. Alright, so we're going to fly over to the, the eastern end of the runway of 06 right. And we're going to pick up an external load. So we'll be sling loading some cargo out to a fire base. Yep. So I'm going to land here, and they're going to hook up a cable that's hooked to a cargo net full of supplies that I have to then carry to a fire base. It's probably ammo, artillery shells, who knows. Get as close as we can. Go ahead and touch down. Alright, we'll call them up on the radio. Oh, that's wrong. Parent menu, ground crew. My bad. All cargoes. Cargo to FSB London. Alright, so they've marked it now that I've called it on the radio. Alright, we will now pick back up. My crew chief should give me position calls to hook up to it. So you could hear him saying forward.
In position. You are hooked.
Alright, so we'll start a slow
The
climb.
line is tight.
Alright, line's tight. We're gonna pick straight up here.
3 meters off the ground. Load is hanging steady.
Riley, thank you
Take it
for the
away.
follow. Alright, so we'll go ahead and switch so you can see what we're looking at here. Oh, that's not what we want. That's not what we want. Oh no! It's hard to fly in third person view. Alright. So yeah, you don't want an external load like that swinging back and forth, left and right. Can cause a pretty dangerous situation. So you want it kind of flying steady and aerodynamically. So now that it is, there you go. Now you can see it. Alright, everything's looking good. I'm gonna go ahead and set the force trim. Boom. Pull up my... Alright, FSB London is 41.75. FM radio 41.775, and we'll switch to homing, which that's not good.
Alright, FSB London, here we come. Hey, don't look so tense. It should be an easy one. You just got here, right?
Not quite sure.
Yeah, last week. But I haven't done much flying, to be honest. Don't worry, you'll be okay. Just watch and learn.
Alright, so we're heading for this airport. FSB London, that's company HQ. There's FSB London. Alright, so that is south west of that airfield. That is like 11 o'clock. So we're just going to fly out this way for a little bit.
This island sure looks beautiful, though. Yeah, it's paradise, except for the war, of course, and the weather. Minor details,
Sunshine, thank you for the follow.
Paradise Lost. It's got a couple of good waves, too. Do you surf? Yeah, I grew up at the beach with my older brother. Hey, I might have my board shipped here and give it a go. It's too bad the best spots are south of the front line.
I am a pilot. haven't
Good luck
flown
with
in
that.
quite some time, but I do have pilot's license. Supposed to commercial or just for fun? So as a flight instructor for a while. So I went to flight school, a collegiate flight program after I got out of the military. Got all my ratings from private all the way up to CFI, CFII. And then once I finished those, I started instructing at the school that I went to. So as a flight instructor for a little while. Flew R-22s, R-44s, a little bit of A-star time, and a little bit of Bell 206 time. Only flew helicopters. Altogether, probably about $4,000, I'd say. One of these days, like I said, I need to go through and add everything up. That way I can give a definitive number. No, you're not poor, man. I've just made poor financial decisions. $5 years. So we're heading 220. I think this is the approach runway 04. No, that's 060. Okay. So let's look at the map real quick. This is DCS World. We're right here. We're trying to get to right here. So we need to turn south west. Oh, I appreciate it. There's a lot of things I can't do, man. All right, spacebar. You can contact FSB London on the FM radio. Uh, 41.75 or 41. Oh no, we're 42.75. Fuck.
London, this is Blackjack 2-1, over.
Hell yeah.
Go ahead, 2-1.
Thank you for your service, man.
We're 02 from your position, from the north. Request artillery advisory, over. Roger, 2-1. You are cleared via direct. We have nothing going on at this time, over. Roger.
Oh shit. There it is. Contact the smoke. Alright, we're gonna overfly the landing zone. Not super familiar with this fire base, so we'll get a good look at the LZ. I don't have any guns on this bird, so sorry, buddy. All right, I see the landing zone. It's that square right there. Yeah, I've heard some good things, Max. I haven't even watched the clip or any of the gameplay. All right, so we're slowing down now. We'll go ahead and wash out the horse trim. Alright, try not to over torque the fucking helicopter.
Put that cargo down, then land, please. The Major wants a word with you. Roger that.
Alright, well, that's my landing zone. I don't want to put the cargo right there, so we'll go ahead, bring it just to the left of the pad. Trying to be super ginger with it. All this little micro movements would be causing a fucking shitstorm of that external load below us. This is not what you want to be doing.
10 to ground. 3 to on the ground. Release.
I haven't. Alright, so we released the cargo. It is now on the ground. We're going to turn around and land here. This says DCS, yes sir. Stewart, thank you for the follow. Alright, there's the external load that we just dropped out.
Son, thank you for the supplies. We appreciate the support. Listen, do you think you could do some artillery spotting for us? We've been trying to hit an enemy outpost all day, but this fog is getting in the way.
Steve-O, Adversary, thank you guys for the follow. We'll go ahead and accept the task here. Alright, that's not working, so we'll go ahead and not sure why it's not working. Maybe we can just point at it and it'll work. No. Other, accept the new task.
Yes, sir. We'd
There
be
we
happy
go.
to help. Good. The outpost is about 5 clicks to the southwest, right about here. Get up to 2,000 feet, then let us know when you have a visual. We'll start firing. Watch out. We think they have a 50 up there.
Roger that.
All right, southwest, 2,000 feet. All right, we're on the go. Plenty of power, we're looking good. Yeah, so we're gonna turn about 180 to the left. Start heading southwest, about 5 clicks, he said. Climb to 2,000. Turn that obnoxious beeping off. It's one of our homing beacons. Alright, coming through 7, 8. My hands are off the controls. I've got my force trim set, so got a slight right bank. Start coming easy left. Just came through 1,000 feet. There's 1,500 feet, almost a 2,000 foot per minute rate of climb. Coming through 1,700. 1,800. We'll start slowly leveling out. And there is 2,000 feet on the money. Okay, check descent rate. And yes, this is a campaign that I'm flying, Hawkbug. He said 5 clicks to the southwest. I feel like we're almost 5 clicks already. If not past it. I'm not seeing jack nor shit. Local Lab Geek, thank you for the follow. Yeah, man, I'm not seeing anything over here. Where is that firebase at? There it is. I don't have any guns on this bird. This is a slick Huey. Unfortunately. Alright. We're not seeing anything. This is boring. Try to flying around in fucking circles. Let's go do something more interesting. Skippity skip up. Don't want to play that one. That one's kind of boring too. Make sure you have external views. Here we go. Here we go. Alright, we'll be in a gunship this time. Alright, doors closed.
Hey man, welcome to the Gamblers. My name is Randy Dawson, but they call me the Joker around here.
Jack Wilson. Good to be here. I had enough of those tight LZs. I want to be able to shoot back.
You've got it all wrong, man. The only person crazier than a slick pilot is a gunship pilot. Just wait and see, alright? Let's go. The slicks have already taken off.
Clear!
Alright, starters engaged. We're looking for blade turn. Alright, so we have rockets and we have miniguns. Let's go around. We're watching that gauge right there, the one that says 40, coming through 50 now. Starter is released. And the engine is running on its own now. Blades are turning. Alright, needles are matched. Everything looks stable now. Throttle's coming in. Alright, throttle's up. We are going nav lights to steady. Can turn the dome lights off. Standby generator normal. Central bus, blah 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 blah. Inverter spare set to main, and we will go ahead and reset that master caution. Set our freaks real quick. Alright, Gamblers is 124.5. Set our radio to 1. Gamblers, Blackjacks 251.7. We are good there. We'll go ahead and set that to transmit receive. Bada bing, bada boom. Company HQ is where we're heading to, and that homing beacon is set to 40.85. Set to home. We are tracking. Kneeboard is away, and we will call that we are ready.
Chalk 1, who's up? Who's up? detected in 5 seconds.
Copy 5 seconds. 3,
Okay, let's
2,
go.
1.
Remember,
Power
in B Company,
coming in.
we're flying older model Hueys with weaker engines. We're also loaded to the gills with rockets and ammo. You can't just pull pitch and lift off. Get into 1-foot hover, taxi out, turn into the wind, and then push your cyclic forward until we hit transitional lift. Kinda like a fixed-wing aircraft. Roger, I'll try to do my best. Be very gentle with the cyclic. Don't move it more than you need. Otherwise, we'll slide off the air cushion. Anyway, you'll get the hang of it soon. That wasn't bad. Okay, let's head to Company HQ. The slicks are loading up the troops as we speak.
Whoa, fella.
Roger.
Alright, so we're flying to our company headquarters to meet up with these slick aircraft that are carrying the infantry guys. I think it is. There's not a... I mean, literally can't find a better combat flight simulator. They pretty much have the monopoly on it. So, this is DCS World. Excuse me. Why is my reticle not turning on? That's odd. Generator on. Generator's on. Essential bus. Main, normal, and standby. Interesting. Well, my guns work. My reticle in my aiming window is not working though. We're just gonna have to sling them the old-fashioned way.
This is
Yes,
Gambler
we're-
2-4. We have you in sight. Over.
Gambler 2-4. It's good to see you guys. Pushing over to the LZ, over.
There we go. Camera was a little too bright for what we're doing. All right, linking up with the Slick company over here. We're going to join up on the lead aircraft, and we'll just fly formation off of him. It's so odd. Catching up to the lead aircraft, so we'll start slowing down just a little bit. Just a little bit. Hell yeah, brother. Just chilling, dog. What are you up to? Hold on, I'm gonna pause this real quick. I feel like my chat is not updating. There you go. I think it's working now. Working like always. Yeah, man, I feel you. I feel like I'm always working too. The only time I ever get to play or do, you know, anything's in the middle of the night when everybody else is asleep. Yep. I need to stop doing it, but just haven't committed to my sleep health yet. So here I am. Hell yeah. Glad you guys are here.
Hey, can you get it in closer with
Moral
the slicks?
support.
I want to snap a photo. They look great with the rising sun in the back.
This is DCS.
You got it.
I get less than 6 hours on most nights.
Steady. Steady. Ah, beautiful. I didn't know you were a professional photographer. Laugh all you want. One day, these pictures are going to be worth a lot of money.
Just the Huey DLC. I'm gonna have some campaign DLCs, which is this one. But no other mods. Alright, so the whole premise of this mission, we are a gunship aircraft, so you can see the ammo cans in the back. We've got miniguns and rockets. My crew chiefs both left and right both have M60s, and they are both AI, so they will engage targets autonomously. But we are escorting a flight of slick Hueys who are going to insert some infantry guys into a landing zone. Our job is to go prep the landing zone, meaning scout it out, fire some suppressive fire in there to kind of soften the target a little bit, and then we will orbit in the overhead and provide close air support if needed. Because that's what fucking Hueys do. We do it all, baby. How far is the landing zone? It's not this ridge line right here, but it's the next one. You can see off in the distance where the smoke plume's coming up. He just said we're 3 minutes out.
Let's arm the rockets.
Alright, so guns and rockets are already armed. We're ready to rock. Excuse me. I do. So there's a flight stick in between my legs. That's my cyclic. And then my collective is the Thrustmaster Warthog throttle. So I don't have a true collective stick. I'm just using a jet throttle right now. Alright, so that big hill with the open clearing kind of in the middle of it, that's the landing zone. Oh, thank you. So that's just kind of, or not kind of, that is your control inputs. So there's a circle in there. If you see it go forward, that means I'm pushing forward on the stick, back, pulling back on the stick, right, left. There's a bar on the bottom, that's my pedals, so
LZ in sight.
controlling yaw,
Gamblers, go ahead.
and then the bar on the, I believe it's on the left, right? Yeah, that's my throttle.
Gambler 2-4 going in.
Throttle's all the way out. It's not really throttle, it's collective. So how much pitch are in the blades, because that's what really controls speed in a helicopter. But, alright, so I have no
Let's aim for the tree
reticle.
line by that road between the LZ
I'm
and
not
the
sure why.
hilltop.
So we're gonna just
Roger.
do it old school. By old school, I mean we would put a grease mark on the windshield using a grease pencil. We would shoot, see where our rounds are impacting in relation to the windshield, and then we'd mark a little spot on there, and that's how you'd aim. Alright, we are guns up right now. 60 knots, and
Using any small arms fire? Negative. Keep those rockets coming.
I'm just ripping this tree line. We're just gonna J-turn here. Coming back down the hill. And we'll get another gun running here. Alright, leads off, zone's clear, floor
Blackjack
is
3, this is
yours.
Gambler 2-4. LZ secure. The floor is yours, gentlemen.
Roger that. Appreciate the support, over.
Roger, we'll stick around in orbit overhead until you guys are done. Over.
Alright. Go ahead and climb into the overhead. Beautiful sunset over there. Alright, so you can see the slicks coming in. They'll be shooting their approach here in a second. We're just kind of keeping an eye out for any incoming fire. We'll respond accordingly. Oh, I had my crew chiefs on weapons hold the whole time. That was dumb. Alright, we're gonna have them go weapons free. My right gunner's already letting it rip. Ooh. Don't mind me just picking my nose. Not a lot of. Alright, their lead aircraft looks like he's setting up. Oh. No, their lead's already touching down. Door gunning is so fun once you figure out your hold. Yeah, man, left, low, right, high. J-Nuts, thanks for the follow. Alright, nobody's taking fire yet, so we're good there. I'm going to swing out a little wider, that way. My Dash 2 is flying behind me. He's following in trail. Alright, here we go.
Roger that, Mac. Attacking now.
Alright, so...
Shit, they're all over the place.
There's a Black Hawk mod, but there's not a native DLC aircraft. We're gonna swing around, get in that tree line again.
2-4, there's a bunker with mortars on that hilltop. It's keeping the grunts pinned down. Can you take care of it?
Right, we're tally on the bunker.
Chalk 3's been hit! Chalk 3's been hit! We're losing RPM!
Yeah, it's voice recordings that the devs made for this campaign.
There's more troops moving down the hillside. God damn it!
Alright, we've got rockets selected. We are going to hit this mortar position here, hopefully.
Blackjack 3 flight is off the ground on RTB.
Roger that. 3, we're gonna stick around.
Alright, switching the guns.
As long as our ammo lasts.
See you back at base. Thanks for the help.
Took some shots to the windscreen.
Anytime, Mac.
Everybody's still alive. My door gunners. I accidentally selected them to weapons. hold again.
There are some trucks approaching the LZ from the south, about half a click. Roger, let's take them out. They're Bravo carrier reinforcements. Roger that.
Huh, that is so weird. Every time I pull the... Every time I pull the trigger, my game is like pausing. Oh. Uh-oh. What the fuck is going on here? Okay. I don't know what was going on. Oh, there was that convoy that I was supposed to be cracking. What happened to the comment voice thing? Text to speech is should still be on. I don't know if you can hear it though. I need to change the setting. Where's the convoy? There it is. Okay, I don't know what the fuck is going on, man. Every time I pull the trigger. I have a cyclic, but I don't have a collective. Alright, I'm not really sure what's going on with my, I did not go to Oshkosh, no. That is so weird. That has never happened, ever. Let me, hold on. Marvin the Martian, thank you.
Hey Wilson, we're running low on rockets and 20 Mike here. Roger that.
No, you can see him. I'll get a low flyover for you. I'm probably gonna get my ass shot off, but
Gambler 2-4 Winchester, RTB.
we're just gonna call Winchester. Since I can't fucking shoot my guns anyways. Oh, there it is. Yeah, we got our ass shot off. NOE, nap of the earth, baby. We're out of here. Fuck you guys. Alright, our old girl took quite a fucking bit of damage there. I gotta figure out what's causing this. So you can see it now. It pauses. Right, that's me pulling the trigger. I have no idea why it's doing that. It's never done that. I think I may have something else binded to it. Maybe, I don't know. DCS pull trigger game freezes. Of course. Check system requirements, update drivers, update Windows. Alright, we're gonna go find a field to land in. Somebody said something. This is DCS. You know, I've wanted to play Arma. Can you play with a joystick? Like, fly? Because that's what, in Arma 3, that's all I used to do. I would just be the dedicated pilot. I'd fly that little bird. Alright, we're gonna put her down on one of these roads right quick, and then exit out. Maybe a game reset will, nice slide-on landing here. Perfect. This is DCS, my friend. Okay. I might have to get... Oh, that's what it is. I had a page opened up in front of the game while I was playing, which for whatever fucking reason that is, jacks everything up. Alright, bear with me. Don't leave. Get right back in the game. You know what I kind of want to do is jump in the Apache. I haven't flown the Apache in ages. It was so complicated. Just like systems-wise. Flying a helicopter is flying a helicopter, right? Potato, potato, but all the... What is it? The TSU? Let's go to training, actually. Where is it? Age 64. Let's go through some flight lessons. That's what we need. That's what we need. Excuse me. Damn, I think it's loading. Okay, here we go.
Welcome to to the AH-64D
All
Basic
right.
Flight Training Startup. You begin on the helicopter ramp at Kutusi Air Base. This training will be performed from the pilot's position. Unless otherwise indicated, most highlighted button presses and spacebar presses will
Bro,
immediately
the
forward the
cockpit in
listener
this
to the next
thing
step.
is
On
fucking
your first
beautiful.
time through the
I will say
training,
that.
it is recommended that you listen fully to each
Look
set of
at this shit.
instructions before taking the action that will move the training lesson forward. When you are ready to continue, press the spacebar.
All right.
Take a look at the cockpit from left to right.
All right, left
Check or
console.
set. Left console. Set. External light panel. Nav lights bright. Check.
It's a
Ignition
DCS.
lights off. Power levers off. Engine start switches off. NVS mode switch off. Main panel.
What did you want?
Check.
External
Park
light
brake
panel, nav
set,
lights to
handle
bright. Bright.
Both MPDs are set to down.
Check anti-collision
Windshield
light.
wiper is in park.
Where's the fucking
Right
anti-collision light at?
Set master communications volume 50%.
Homie, you're going way too fast for
Ready
me.
to continue, press the space bar.
I'm kind of a dumb idiot. This is DCS. DCS world. Okay. All right. External light panel, nav lights are set to bright. Anti-collision light is off. I don't know if that's anti-collision light. There it is. Anti is off. Perfect. Power levers. That's my collective. I'm assuming that's my throttle. Okay. Sure. We'll rock it. Engine start switches are off. Off. Sure. NVS mode switch is off. NVS. What is that? Night vision system? Off. Main check. Parking brakes. Parking brake set handle is out. That doesn't look like a parking brake. That doesn't look like a parking brake. Is it a switch or is it a handle? No, I think I was flying the A10 in this. This is the only game that I have A10 in. But I've flown the A10 like once, I think. Were you on the stream when I flew the A10? The one time that I flew it? This is the AH-64. Wait, here we go. Let me give me a close up. Oh yeah. Oh my god. This, I will say that. Although this is a confusing aircraft to navigate through the weapon systems, the navigation, all that bullshit, it is one of the most beautifully built aircraft in DCS. I mean, look at this fucking thing. Look at the attention to detail. You get the chaff buckets there, all the little rivets, all the panels. Yeah. It'd be better if it was a Cobra, but beggars can't be choosers, you know what I mean? Both MFDs are set to day. Oh, day, right there. Okay, day. Parking brake. Oh, we still haven't found a fucking parking brake. Does anybody know where a parking brake is? Rotor brake. All the brakes should be in one spot. Rotor brake, parking brake, fucking emergency brake. Golly. It says main panel. Oh, this is the main panel. Okay. Parking brake should be on this panel that we're looking at. Generator, windshield defroster. Oh, there it is. Right in my fucking face. Pull. Okay. Windshield wiper is in park. Right side. Set master volume to 50. Perfect. Okay. Moving on.
Close the canopy. When the canopy is secure, press the spacebar to continue.
Close canopy. Keyboard left, Control C. Oh, Lord. Left, Control C. There we go. Hey, dickhead, you up there. Close your canopy. There we
go. On the left console, switch master ignition to BAT. Check
for
tailwheel
battery.
button. Verified locked light off.
What?
Emergency hydraulic button.
Okay,
Light
here you
off.
go with that bullshit again.
External and internal light panel. Press to test. Illuminates all signal lights. When finished, press the spacebar to continue.
Tail wheel button. Okay. Oh, there it is. There it is. Press to test. Okay, all of our... Wait. Test. Okay, perfect. All right. Tail wheel button verify locked. Where's the thing at? On all the other things, there was like a little like notification, like, "Hey, this is where it is, idiot." I need that. I need the "Hey, idiot" over here. Oh, everything's interactable. Like you can change. That's the beautiful thing about DCS is, like, you can see me switching up on this. I don't even know what computer you call this. These are MFDs. Then you have another screen over here, and then you have a little screen over here. The Huey is all steam gauges. It's beautiful. It's just simple. But whatever. Tail wheel button. We still haven't found the fucking tail wheel button. NBS tail wheel. Oh, perfect. Push button lock unlock? I don't know. Verify locked, light is off. Okay, so the light's off. That means it's locked. Emergency hydraulic button. Emergency hydraulic, light is off. Perfect. Interior light panel. Press to test button. Eliminates all signal lights. Oh, we already did that. All right, moving on.
Fire detection and extinguisher panel test. Set the test switch to position 1. Check. Master warning illuminates. Engine 1, APU, and Engine 2 fire buttons are illuminated. Aft deck fire warning is displayed on the EUFD.
Test.
Listen for voice
Engine
warnings.
1 fire.
Release the test switch.
Engine 2 fire.
Press master warning to acknowledge and cancel. Finish, press the spacebar to continue.
Engine 1 fire. Engine 2 fire. Engine 1 fire.
Engine 1, APU, and Engine 2 fire buttons are illuminated. Aft deck fire warning is displayed on the EUFD.
Engine 1 fire.
Aft deck fire,
Engine
perfect.
2 fire.
On the EUFD. Okay, so this little screen right here is called the EUFD. Something, flight display, maybe? Release a test switch. Press master warning to acknowledge or cancel. Master warning. All right, spacebar.
APU start. APU button. Guard up. Press and release button. On the EUFD, observe some of the following advisories.
APU power
APU
on.
Start.
APU start.
APU power. Accumulator oil pressure low. Update heading. As the APU brings power to the aircraft, these advisories will go out. APU on will appear.
Okay,
Also,
APU power is on.
the
APU
will
start.
activate, and the HDU monocle will show symbology.
Lord have mercy. Okay, I got symbology. Lord have mercy. This is wild. I forgot about how awesome this was. Okay, accumulator, oil pressure low.
By
I
now,
guess
the
that all.
APU should be powering the radios. Use the communications menu and request permission to start engines with communications menu F5, F1, F3. After receiving permission, exit from the comms menu F12. Then continue by pressing the space bar.
All my keybinds for the Huey are different than the fucking Apache now. Keyboard backslash. Okay. Perfect. ATC, we want to request permission to start. Katai sees where we're at. Request startup.
Kutasi, Colt 2, request startup. Colt 2, Kutaisi, cleared for startup.
Okay.
On the left console,
It is
set
not. No.
anti-collision lights to white.
Anti-collision lights
On the
are
left
set to white.
MPD, ensure the engines page is displayed. Press the spacebar to continue.
Alright, that's our engines page. Nope, it is not VR only.
On the right MPD, bring up the fuel page. by
Fuel
first
page.
pressing push button MB1 until you see the display menu page. Then press fuel B4.
Bring up the fuel page by first pressing PB. Okay, I did that. Aircraft fuel.
You will always start engine 1 first. On the left console, engine start switches set number 1 switch to start.
Okay, I had that mapped to something.
On the left MPD, watch the number 1 engine NG percentage. When it reaches 20%, move the left power lever to idle.
I don't know what I set my power levers to. Does it have its own mod workbench like Arma? I have no idea. Can I just grab it and move it? What did he say, TGT? No, NG. NG is 20%. We're at 25.2%. Oh, for fuck's sake. What do I have it set to? Shit. Right alt home. Where's the home button? Hold on. Okay. Right alt.
Press master warning to acknowledge and cancel.
This is a process.
As the engine passes NG 52%, the starter will turn off. Once engine 1 has stabilized around NG 66%, press the spacebar to continue.
Okay, we're at 67.5%.
Repeat the start procedure for the right engine. Engine start switch number 2 to start. And engine
Okay.
2 NG 20%, right power lever to idle. Press master warning to acknowledge and cancel. Watch for engine 2 to stabilize around NG 66%.
Okay, right shift
Then
and
press the spacebar
home
to
now.
continue.
Alright. NG's climbing. Okay, we're at 40, come through 50%. Blades are turning. This thing has like no vibration. It's the beauty of a four-bladed rotor system. Much smoother. Could have played all of these. Yeah, sure, I could have, but it's not DCS. Graphics, look at this fucking thing. This is a beautiful aircraft. I ain't gonna get that in VTOL VR. Microsoft Flight Simulator. Does Microsoft Flight Simulator have rockets, Hellfires, and a 30mm cannon? Ain't gonna get that in Microsoft Flight Simulator. Star Wars Squadron, fake. This is real. This is a real in-service aircraft. Elite Dangerous, I don't know. But I've never played Elite Dangerous, nor have I heard of it, so maybe it's great. I don't know. I wasn't shitting on any of the game recommendations, by the way. This is just the game that I'm playing actively. Okay, what was I supposed to do? Oh, hit the spacebar, so he can tell me what to do, because I'm dumb. I'm not going to remember how to do all this shit.
Smoothly bring both power levers forward to the fly position. Both engine NG should advance and stabilize near 85%.
All right, so I do have the throttles mapped once we get out of idle.
On
Okay. Alright, so NG, which is power turbine speed. If you're an aviation guy or you know anything about jet engines. Alright. NG is at 87.7. NP is 101. That's what he said they're supposed to be on the EFD. The low rudder RPM warning should disappear. Okay, it's gone. Spacebar.
On the left MPD, press push button B2 system.
B2. Okay, remember B2 is bottom 2. Okay, TSD doesn't count as 1, 2. So this is L, this is R, this is T, and this is B. So B2.
Check that all engine systems are within limits, shown as green.
I don't know what the limits are.
Check
So how am I
that
supposed to
all
fucking know?
generators are online.
This is the Apache.
Satisfied all is operating properly, return to the engine display by pressing B2 system again. Then press the spacebar to continue.
This motherfucker. It just makes it sound so easy. Battery swap. Okay, let me go through this. I gotta read it slow, because I'm slow. Check that both generators are online. Closed. Circle at push button L5 Gen 1 and push button L6 Gen 2. Okay, L5. Close button at PD5. Generator 1 failed. Uh-oh. Was I not supposed to press that button? Did I just fail it? Oh no. Oh god. How do I get back to wherever I was? Oh god. Engine. I fear I have no idea how to get back. Somebody said, overclocked it and shut the system rotary. Okay. Alright, we have a generator 1 fail. That's probably not good. We should probably have both generators. This motherfucker made it seem so easy. Oh yeah, just look and blah, 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 blah. Okay, system. Let's go there. Oh, there it is. Okay. So Gen 2. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Are you an Apache guy in real life? Okay. How do I turn this fucking thing back on? How do I turn the generators on? Did I just turn them off? Yeah, generator 1 and 2 fail. Rectify it. Okay, how do I turn them back on? There's got to be a fucking button for that, right? Or do I have to shut this thing down and go through the whole process? Oh, okay. Here, no. I don't... I pushed the button that said generator 1, generator 2. It also doesn't say push the buttons. It says check that both are online. So that's on me, but I wish there was a way to go back. Alright, I'm gonna just start pressing buttons. Maybe something will pop on. Yeah, I'm failing. I'm failing flight school, man. Send me to the grunts. This idiot doesn't belong in a fucking cockpit. Okay, well, I'm gonna hit spacebar.
Turn off the APU by pressing the APU button. The illuminated APU should extinguish. Press the spacebar to continue.
Got a lot quieter with the APU on. Yeah, you know what? The backbone of the army. Ain't no shade. Okay, so we have no MFDs. We have no generators, so we're basically not powering anything right now. I don't know how to turn them back on. Is his MFDs on? That motherfucker's got screens. Why has he got screens? If he's got screens, that means that the generators are working. I think I just pressed something that can easily be probably fixed or rectified, like this says. It's that there's a rectifier. Why isn't the rectifier rectifying the situation? For fuck's sake. Fucking hide. B2 right. Okay, 1, 2. No. I've tried all of B1 through 6. No bueno. Okay, guys. Well, we've done fucked this up. Can I just restart? Well, this is unfortunate. All right, let's we're gonna jump out and jump back in. I need to know how to do the startup procedure. Is the thing, right? I can't just jump in the aircraft and not know how to start it up. So we're gonna try to get this right. Okay, here we go. Round 2.
Welcome to the AH-64D Basic Flight Training Startup.
Yeah, I don't want to hear.
Look at the cockpit from left.
Left
to
console.
Right.
All right.
Check or set. Left console. Set. External light panel.
Right.
Have lights.
Anti-collision light off.
Check. Anti-collision lights off. Power levers off.
Bingo. Power levers are off.
Start switches off.
Yep.
NVS mode switch off.
NVS mode. Okay, so we're already learning.
Check.
Parking brake. There it
Park
is.
brake set. Handle out.
Both MFDs are set to day. Day.
MFDs
Bingo.
are set to day.
Windshield wiper.
is in park.
Park. Bingo.
Right side.
Master
set.
volume.
Master communications volume 50%.
Bingo. All right.
Ready to continue. Close
We're already
the
getting
canopy.
faster. All right.
The canopy is secure.
Left control in C. Boom. Wait for my amigo in the front seat to close his. Boom. Perfect. Spacebar to continue.
On the left console,
Master
switch
ignition.
Master ignition to BAT. Check.
All right.
Tail
Battery.
wheel button. Verified locked light off.
Tail wheel light is off.
Emergency hydraulic button. Light off.
Off.
External and internal light panel. Press to test. Illuminates all signal lights. When finished, press the spacebar to continue.
Okay, they're all on. Perfect. Spacebar.
Fire detection and extinguisher panel test. Set the test switch to position 1.
Okay, position 1.
Engine 1
Master
fire.
1 illuminates. Engine 1, APU, and Engine 2
Engine 1
fire
fire.
buttons are illuminated.
Engine 2 fire.
After
Alright, Engine
that
1.
fire warning
Engine 1
is
fire.
displayed on the
APU, Engine
UFD.
2.
fire.
Listen for
Okay.
voice warnings. Release the test switch. Press master warning to acknowledge and cancel. Finish, press
release
the
the test
spacebar
switch.
to continue.
Alright. All that's good.
APU start.
Alright.
APU
APU
button.
guard.
Guard up.
APU start.
EUFD
Easy
observe
enough.
some of the following advisories.
APU power
APU
on.
start.
APU start.
APU
Tail wheel
power.
lock select.
Accumulator oil pressure low. Update heading. As the APU brings power to the aircraft, these advisories will go out.
I don't see
On will
accumulator oil pressure low.
Also, the MPDs will activate and the HDU monitor will show symbology.
Okay, APU's on. Update heading. Okay, perfect. Moving on.
On the left console, set anti-collision light. On the
To
left
white.
MPD, ensure the engines page is displayed.
Engines.
Press spacebar to continue.
M bottom 1 engine B tier. If not, press MB1 engine B2. Bada bing. Okay. On the right MPD.
Bring up the fuel page by
M.
first pressing push button
Boom.
MB1 until you see the display menu page. You
It was
will
already set to
start
that,
engine
you
one
asshole.
first. On the left console, engine start switches set number 1 switch to start.
On the left console, engine start switches to start.
On the left MPD, watch the number 1 engine NG percentage.
Oh, that was right
When
alt.
it reaches 20%, move the left power lever to idle.
Right alt home.
Press master warning to acknowledge and cancel.
Perfect.
As the engine passes NG 52%, the starter will turn off.
Okay.
Once engine 1 has stabilized around NG 66%, press the spacebar to continue.
Uh-oh. Alright, well, 67, 66. Okay, perfect. Moving on to engine 2.
Repeat the start procedure.
Alright,
for the
engine
right
start switch
engine
2.
Start switch number 2 to start.
Bingo.
Engine 2 NG 20%. Right power lever.
Right
to idle.
shift.
Press
Home.
master warning to acknowledge and cancel. Watch for engine 2 to stabilize around NG 66%. Then press the spacebar to continue.
Okay, spacebar to continue.
With both engines stabilized, smoothly bring both power levers forward to the fly position. Both engine NG should advance and stabilize near 85%. NP should stabilize at 101%. On the EUFD,
If you're wondering why I keep looking up to the
low
right.
RPM warning
Oh,
should
can you,
disappear.
yeah, you guys can
Press
see
the
the. Never
spacebar
mind.
to continue.
Alright, NG stabilized. I'm gonna slowly bring up the throttle. Alright. NR is 104%, 102. NG's 87. MP's 101. We're looking good. Okay.
On the left MPD, press
Don't
push button
fuck this up this
B2
time.
system.
PD. B2.
Check that all engine systems are within limits, shown on screen.
Okay.
Check that both
Generators are online.
When satisfied all is operating properly.
Okay, so these buttons should, these little circles next to Gen 1 and Gen 2 should be closed, which they are.
Again,
Don't press the
then
button,
press the
because you'll
spacebar to
fuck up
continue.
the whole aircraft. We're just going to leave it. It looks good to me.
Off the APU by pressing the illuminated APU should extinguish.
APU's extinguished.
Spacebar to continue. Bring up the TSD on the right MPD with the TSD push button.
TSD.
Congratulations, you have completed a basic start of the AH-64D. Press escape to end the lesson.
Nah, bitch, I want to fly this thing. Alright. We're not going to taxi. We're just going to... We're going to pick up. Oh, Lord, this thing is sensitive. Bruh? Oh, my God. Okay. We're just getting our bearings. I know how to fly a helicopter. I think I know what I'm doing. Okay. My tail wheel's still locked, which is no bueno. Okay. We're gonna hover taxi over here and put it down. Oh my god. Little shaky here. Alright.
Rotor RPM low.
Oh, do my... Alright, I'm taxiing. Oh, sweet. Okay, so my wheel brakes work. That's dope. Alright, next lesson. We survived, guys. We started it. We flew a little bit. Close. Taxi hover transition. Fuck it. We'll do this lesson. I think it'll tell me how to unlock the tail wheel and all that shit. So this is DCS World. DCS World. We are flying the AH-64. I think it's a D, right? It's a Delta model. Yeah. Apache.
Welcome to the AH-64D basic training flight. Take off from a hover and transition into flight.
I don't feel like I'm centered
Start this
right.
flight on the helicopter ramp of Kutaisa Air Base. The helicopter engines are on. All displays and IHADSS are on. This training will be performed from the pilot's rear position.
Hell yeah. It's the move, man.
Highlighted button presses and spacebar presses will immediately forward the lesson to the next step. On your first time through the training, it is recommended that you listen fully to each set of instructions.
Okay, yeah. Sure, tell me.
You will be using the IHADSS
helmet display unit.
throughout this lesson.
That's this little green thing, I think.
It begins with the HDU showing the hover symbology.
Yes.
Other HDU symbology you will use is transition. A single upward push of the symbology select switch, SSS, will change the HDU from hover to transition. A single push downward of the SSS will return it to hover. Practice switching between the two modes. Since you will be taxiing to begin this flight, use the
Okay, single upward push of the symbology select switch will change the HDU from hover to transition. A single downward push of the SSS will return it to hover. Practice switching between the two modes. Okay, so do I need to map the SSS switch?
When you're ready to continue, press the space bar.
You use transition symbology, which provides a horizon line. This gives you a ready reference. Okay, so let's go in. What is it called? Symbology select switch. Fuck, I can't see her on the chat. Damn it. Symbology. Okay, symbology select switch up, down. Already, do I have this mapped already? Cyclic stick, I guess we'll go this one. Is this up? Yeah. And this one down. Okay. Boom, boom, boom. Change to H from hover to transition. Okay, I'm not seeing a fucking horizon line here, fella. How do I know if I'm in? I'm going to assume this is transition mode, okay? This gives you a ready reference of roll attitude, helpful for keeping the Apache upright during taxi. Set transition mode with the SSS. Okay, whatever, fuck it. We rock.
Release the park brake handle under the front console. The
Okay.
wheel is unlocked when taxiing to allow turns. Currently, the tail wheel is locked. The enhanced upfront display, EUFD, shows tail wheel lock select. As you begin the taxi roll, you will use the tail wheel unlock lock button of the collective to unlock the tail wheel. Practice unlocking the tail wheel now.
I don't know.
See the EUFD change to tail wheel unlock select.
Okay, so I need to map a
Set
button
the
for my tail
back
wheel.
to lock, then press the space bar when ready to
This is such a pain in the dick. Okay. Tail wheel. What's a good button I should map for my tail wheel? This seems like a good button. Okay. I'm sure you guys are tired of seeing me fumble through this bullshit, but okay. Tail wheel lock unlock. Unlock button to press. Push button. We'll just set one button. What button is that going to be? This one? No, that won't work. Oh, come on. Oh, it's not even the right fucking stick. Idiot. I already have this set. Cursor enter. Ugh. Joystick button 3. Cancel. Oh, okay. Holy shitballs. How do I lock that thing? Oh, it's turned, right? Okay. Practice unlocking the tail wheel now using this method. I think I have to taxi forward to straighten out the wheel. There it is. Okay. Tail wheel's locked.
You are now ready to begin the taxi. You will taxi forward out of your spot, then turn left and taxi towards the pad. To do this, you will increase the collective to 30% torque prior to applying forward cyclic to initiate forward taxi. With forward motion established, unlock the tail wheel and maintain heading with the pedals. Maintain the aircraft in level roll with left-right cycling. During turns, apply pedal in direction of turn and maintain a constant rate of turn. Apply
Okay, 30% torque.
in direction of the turn to maintain the aircraft level.
Tail wheel unlock.
Maintain 5 to 6 knots ground speed. Ready, start taxi.
Okay, we're taxiing, boys. This thing ain't got skids, so this is different. This is an experience. Oh god. It's so sensitive.
As you approach the takeoff pad, lock the tail wheel. Apply cyclic to bring the aircraft to a stop. Select hover symbology by pressing the SSS down. Press the spacebar when ready to continue.
The fucking thing won't lock. Damn it. Okay. As you approach the takeoff, blah, 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 SSS down. Okay, I think we're in hover mode.
The next part will require your full attention to
Yeah.
flying the aircraft. The basic procedures and HDU symbology to aid you will be covered, starting with hovering, then transitioning to forward flight. Before you can begin, it is important to understand the HDU hovering symbology. This graphic depicts the HDU hover mode in flight. The center of the line of sight rectangle represents the center
Line of sight
the
reticle.
helicopter
Okay.
in a top-down view. Up on the display is forward. The acceleration cube can be thought of as a representation of the cyclic position as you move it. Up is forward pitch.
Okay, I got all that.
down is
Velocity
out.
vector. Okay.
Left and right roll. Velocity vector represents
Use a cyclic to place the
velocity.
acceleration cue in the desired location and allow the velocity vector to catch up.
To control
Do
the
not
helicopter
chase the
in a hover,
velocity vector.
use the cyclic to place the acceleration cue in the desired location and allow the velocity vector to catch up. Press the spacebar to continue.
Okay, sure. I don't understand a fucking word.
Hovering. The goal is to bring the aircraft to
Slowly, it's maintain, attempt to maintain the
However,
acceleration
for
cue
this
and
initial training flight, anything between 5 feet to 25 feet will transition from a stable hover
Okay.
by forward cycle
RPM
to
5.
level the wings and apply
We're gonna
a
come up.
minimum of 10% above hover power, not to exceed a maximum continuous torque of 100% with the collector.
Okay, I see what he's saying now with the
Takeoff
velocity
direction
vector and all that shit.
with pedals while accelerating the aircraft. Select transition symbology.
Oh, God.
by pressing
Oh, God.
Up on the SSS when the velocity vector reaches the top of the HDU display. Adjust for a 500 foot per minute rate of climb and for 90 knots. Ready to continue and attempt a hover to transition, press the spacebar and good luck.
It's like I'm hovering in a helicopter for the first time. It's not easy to hover this bitch. Alright. From a stable hover, apply forward cyclic to level the wings, approximately 5 degrees below hover. Below hover, the attitude, and apply minimum of 10% above hover power, not to exceed a maximum continuous torque of 100%. And so we're at 75% torque right now. Maintain ground track alignment with the takeoff direction. Velocity vector running from the whatever to the heading tape lubber line using the pedals. Select transition symbology by pressing up on the S when the velocity vector reaches the top of the HDU display. Okay, alright, we're just gonna shoot for this tree then. Okay. Oh my god. We're flying. Alright, fine. I don't know where my VSI is, my vertical speed indicator. Is that arrow, is that top line 500 feet per minute? No, it just pegs out at the top. I don't know what, fuck. Alright, I've got my airspeed, my altitude.
We're now transitioning to level flight. When reaching 300 feet AGL, at this point you have taken off and are flying. This completes the training flight. Press escape to end the lesson.
Okay, well, I'm not quite sure where the vertical speed indicator's at. Maybe is it another... Oh, there it is. Okay. So there's 400 foot. So that is the, what is it called? The helmet sighting unit, HSU or HMD? Helmet mounted display? I don't know. Something. HM something. But it's just a, provides a HUD that I can see wherever I'm in my head. Alright, we're gonna go land back at the place at our pad here. Alright, tail wheel's locked. Yikes. This thing is not the easiest thing to hover in the world. Lord have mercy. Lord have mercy. Oh. Okay. Oh, Lord. We'll figure out how to fly the fucking thing. Let's get into how these hover landing, rolling landing. Fuck it, we might as well just go through it.
Welcome to the AH-64D Basic Flight Training Rolling Landing. This training will be performed from the pilot's position. In this lesson, we will conduct a rolling landing on Kutaisi Air Base's runway 25. We begin on the right downwind leg of the landing pattern. You are
Okay.
at pause. Take a look at the graphic. As you
All right.
start, you are heading towards position 1. Establish trimmed, level flight, 700 feet AGL, 75 knots. Maintain this well-controlled flight towards the gate at position 2. At position 2, you will turn onto the base leg, heading towards the gate at position 3. You will lower your airspeed to 50 to 65 knots and altitude to 500 500 feet AGL.
Once you're on the ground, apply a minimum 30% torque, then aft cyclic to aerodynamically brake the helicopter. Apply the toe brakes for the safe outcome of the maneuver.
40 knots.
If the maneuver is in doubt, when ready to fly the spread, press the spacebar. Fuck it, let's rock.
Establish straight and level flight, 700 feet AGL, 75 knots.
SAS saturated. What's that? Stability augmentation system. Okay, we're at 75 knots. We're at 720 feet.
Turn right onto base. Descend to 500 feet AGL, reduce airspeed. Right onto final. Begin 200 to 500 FPM descent. Reduce airspeed. Apply slight aft cycling to minimize rate of descent and decelerate. When the tail wheel contacts, continue applying aft cyclic to cushion the main landing gear onto the ground. Continue to apply aft cyclic with greater than 30% torque dual engine to aerodynamically brake the helicopter. Apply toe brakes as necessary.
Got a little slow there. Okay. Alright, there's 30% torque, aft cyclic.
When the helicopter has stopped, center the cyclic and reduce the collective. Congratulations, you have successfully
Yeah, that was great. We know how to do a hover landing. Alright, how to use the TSD. Navigation. Alright, now we're getting into the bread and butter of this thing. Like I said, a helicopter's a helicopter's a helicopter. They all fly the same. Figuring out how all these little systems work is going to be the real pain in the dick.
Welcome to the AH-64D Basic Flight Training TSD Navigation. Begin in flight over Tassi Air Base. You are in Apple
Unless otherwise indicated, most highlighted button presses and spacebar presses will immediately forward the lesson to the next step. Okay.
A Tactical Situation Display, TSD, is the main tool for navigation. Typically, this display is shown on the right, multi-purpose display.
TSD push
Under
button.
the right, multi-purpose.
Okay.
The default TSD setting is Tactical Symbology superimposed over a navigation chart. The navigation chart display is very useful. However, for clarity, in this training flight, we will use the digitized elevation menu. Press push button B for map.
B4,
Then
1,
select
2, 3, 4.
Push button L2 type.
Okay. L2. Type.
You are presented with 4 options: DIG, chart, SAT, and stick. When ready, press the spacebar to
PB,
select
L2,
digital
dig.
map.
We already did that.
Press push button L2 DIG.
We did that.
Optional, to give the chart contour color, press push button
L4.
color band, then push button L4 again, ELEV. When ready, press the spacebar to continue.
Okay.
Next, to adjust the information shown, press push button T3 show. Then press push button T6 coord show. This page sets specific data the TSD will display. Various control measure points, friendly and enemy unit locations, planned threats and targets.
Okay.
Use the left push buttons to ensure all the choices are highlighted.
Which
Push
they are.
L2.
Moving on.
Finally, back out by pressing push button T6 coord show, and then push button T3 show. When you're back on the main TSD page, press the space bar. You will need to add points to the TSD by using the point add function.
Oh, Lord.
These
This is
points
so
go
much.
beyond simple navigation assistance to provide situational awareness and tactical support. To start, select point by pressing push button B6. Points are divided between 4 types. Waypoints, points on
Okay.
the flight path.
This is too much for me
Hazards
at
to be avoided.
3:30 in the morning.
Control measures. Positions
Think I'm
that
gonna,
aid in directing and coordinating forces
Dump out
of
for the night.
as
I will
well
be
as
back on
locations
tomorrow.
and types of friendly and enemy
Hopefully,
forces
I'll
in the
catch you
battle
guys
space.
on the
From
next stream
threats,
tomorrow night.
from hostile equipment,
Y'all have a good night.
SAMs,
Appreciate y'all hanging out. All the follows, all the gifts. Thank you guys so much. Really does a lot for the stream, and it's duly appreciated. So, thank you guys again.